Git is an interesting new version control system, but I've lied, even from the very beginning, by calling it new. It's in fact new to a lot of people in this space. They haven't heard about it except for maybe the last 12 or 18 months, but in fact it's going on its 6th calendar year in existence. Now, Git is a great implementation and in fact my favorite of distributed version control, but I'm more excited about the big ideas, but also excited about Git as a tool specifically. Some of the ideas that this brings to the table are working in a disconnected fashion, but you might puzzle at that saying that we have more connectivity all the time, more Wi-Fi connections and hotspots in our personal little MiFi devices, and we can create hotspots even with our phones nowadays. So what's this big deal about working disconnected? It's in fact letting us dominate the tool instead of the tool dominating us. We can choose when we would like to have network connection, when we can push and pull those changes, instead of always demanding that we have access to that central repository. And in fact shapes the attitudes in 2 very significant ways. One, that you can commit all the time, so you now start to record what you were thinking, as opposed to treating version control as this big backup cloud in the sky for your files. It's not a backup drive, it's supposed to be a journal of what you were thinking. And second, in the reshaping of our behavior, when you can have peer-to-peer connections or ad hoc establishment of 2 developers sharing code, not having to propagate it through a central server, you in fact end up with a model that much closer represents what Agile is actually asking us to do, to work in small iterative cycles with small ideas and small chunks at a time, to prove them out in something akin to a sprint or some even smaller effort, and then, if they work, propagate those higher up to the larger team. Make the good things percolate to the top. Let the broken things stay at the bottom and in fact disappear. So I find that all of these things are facilitated by the version control system Git, and that's just the beginning. Wait till you see the performance. Wait till you see us checking in and pushing 1,000 files over the network in a couple of seconds. And in fact then changing history so that if you get really caught up in this check in a lot and record what you were thinking, you can clarify it before you send it out to other team members. Changing commit comments, changing the order of commits, and in fact even combining some of them together. These are just a few of the sample things that you can do with Git, and we'll in this talk showcase almost all of those in just a minute.